I hope you enjoyed the artsy intro. And today I wanted to talk about why I republished my book, The Purpose of Life, A Brief Scientific and Magical Approach for the Zodiacal Age of Aquarius, and talk about the book a little bit. So I republished this because two people put it on their want to read list. Now, I don't know if that's people who just read my books and decided they wanted to read more from me, or people who discovered it and decided they wanted to read it. And I know the title of this book is ballsy. To say that I know the purpose of life is pretty a strong statement that I don't think a lot of people would make. And the reason why I did that was because I found my purpose in a lot of ways. And so I wanted to share that with other people. Now, I differ from my opinion in this book now because I don't believe in a creator anymore. And for me, that was a transition that was pretty natural. I say in this book, the creator, basically because in the Kabbalah, it's taught that the creator is not actually in creation. The creator is outside of creation. And so I never saw the creator as someone who was directly working or interfering with people's lives. I believe there's other forces and other powers that can work with people and that people can work with to help, their lives. But I don't believe that the creator itself is directly involved in people's lives if the creator exists. I'm now an agnostic, atheist, pagan. So basically, I don't know is what I'll say. I don't know if a creator exists. I prefer to believe that there is no creator because that brings me comfort. I believe in infinite regress, which basically means that creation is endless and has always been and always will be. Humanity won't always be. Our species comes with an expiration tag, but I think that creation and life will continue on in one form or another. And I do believe in past lives and reincarnation. I've shared elsewhere that I have had past life and in between life regression sessions. So I've had that experience of knowing those other lives and knowing how they felt and knowing the lessons that the soul takes from one life to the next. And maybe I'll do a video where I share my experiences with those and the lessons that I learned from the different lives. But I think that is a very fascinating aspect of what I consider to be reality. Now, I know not everybody thinks that's reality. And so in this book, I try to stick to stuff like subjective reality, the self-fulfilling prophecy, stuff like that to help people see things clearly. I also go over groupthink. So basically, this book has everything in it that's in my basic building blocks playlist on here. And I do have a playlist of me reading The Purpose of Life on YouTube. But for those people who prefer to read, those who added The Purpose of Life to their reading list, the book is now republished so people can read it. And I unpublished it because I switched my belief systems about a creator. And I felt, well, it's really unauthentic to have something out there that's not in agreement with what I believe anymore. But the truth is that this book is going to meet people where they currently are. And maybe they are at that point. There's not a lot of people who are atheists. That's not a majority of people. The majority of people believe in a higher power and they believe in a creator. And so I think this book will appeal to them. And so that's one of the main reasons I republished it, is for people who are ready for this and can meet it where they are, on their journey, can read it. Now, will I write a book about my journey as an atheist? Maybe. I might write a book about that. I know there's definitely another book that I want to make. I'm not going to share the name of it yet, but there is a book that is coming up in my mind that I will write probably in a few years. But I have 3 books in the docket right now, 3 books in the queue, and I just released the Psychology of Magic. And so, I've been very busy, And finding the time to write and to do these things has been difficult because, I'm a full-time mama, and, that's where all my energy goes, and that's where my energy belongs, is with my 2 kids. So, yeah, The Purpose of Life is republished. I'm hoping that it does well. I don't think I'm going to put it on a Goodreads giveaway in the near future. I don't know if I want to put the book out there like that. I think it will find people when they're meant to find it. But I may, in the future, put it on a Goodreads giveaway just for fun. Especially if my stars keep going down. But because this book, like I said, is not for everyone. This is another book like Coffee Girls, where I expect people to be kind of upset reading it. People to read it and be like, I don't agree with that. And it's just because it's my personal philosophy and belief system. For the people it helps, it's worth having it out there because it's going to help people in a lot of ways understand life in general. And why things work a certain way. But this is definitely not a book for everyone. The traditional Christian coming across this book would probably be like, I do not agree with this. It doesn't have anything about magic in it. Well, it does have magic in it. It does bring that up because I do talk about my rituals at the end. So I take that back. It does have magic in it. So, Christians in particular will probably look at this and be like, oh, it's evil. But, I try to explain, in a very short synopsis, my moon rituals. So that is in there. So yeah, I feel vulnerable putting it out there again, but at the same time I feel good because I did write it. I do think it serves a purpose, and I think certain people will benefit from reading it. So that is the main reason why I put The Purpose of Life back out into the world. And I'm excited that some people have discovered it and put it on their want to read list, because I, found value in writing it, and I think people will find value in reading it. So I'm really curious to see if those people will read this and what they think of it when they do read it. Now, I want to think that I did do, because this is the hardcover version. So I think I did do the hardcover, and I did do a soft cover and the Kindle copy. And the Kindle copy should be KDP, so it should be or Kindle Direct. So you should be able to do, if you have the Kindle app and you have Kindle Unlimited, The Purpose of Life should be on Kindle Unlimited. Should be. I have to check that. But I'm excited to have it back out into the world. It felt like the right thing to do, especially since some people said they wanted to read it. So I hope people enjoy it, and I hope people pick it up. And I thank you again for watching this Coffee with Bridget. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.